If there's any other challengers out there that want to become the next chapter in the story of the Rated R champion, then by all means step up. But for right now, I'm gonna go get my lady and celebrate the... What the hell are you doing here, Jeff Hardy? Did you die like 3 years ago? Don't tell me you're gonna make your comeback at my expense. Because if you think that you're like all these people, you're wrong. Jeff, learn a lesson from your older brother. He's a no-talented loser, just like you.
Hey guys, this is Chase from BurnoutInc, and I'm that guy with the gloves. This is the WWE Elite Series number wait a minute. I don't know what series this is from. Give me a second. Let me just rummage through some things, see if I can find that. Oh, there it is. There's the receipt for my purchase. So that I got this figure online, and oh wait, that's just a photo of John Cena holding up his action figure. Huh. Guy swindled me. Well, anyway, I don't know what series this Jeff Hardy is from. So, this is the WWE Elite Collection Series number 0, Jeff Hardy. Actually, I'm just messing around with you. This is an unreleased figure. Mattel was working on this figure right before Jeff Hardy left WWE due to his own problems and issues, and he was just burnt out and whatnot, and he just decided not to re-up with the company, but he went to TNA a few months later, so you do get to see him on TV, still an active wrestler. He's just with the B show, I guess, or actually I'd write TNA behind SmackDown, so I'd say they're the C show. Well, actually I'd write them even farther behind NXT, so I'd say they're the D show. But then there's WWE Main Event and WWE Espanol. So maybe they're the ABCD? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm losing my train of thought here, folks. Anyway, this is Jeff Hardy, and it is a pretty cool looking figure for it not being completely finished. And his attire is based on, I believe this is from a SmackDown show that he, during when he was the WWE champion, in November 2008 going into 2009. This is kind of what he was looking like, because he decided to step up his game and he started painting his face again, and I really liked it. I thought it was such a cool look. It just brought out this whole new depth of Jeff Hardy, and he got this major massive push, and he was just one of the most over guys in the company. I mean, like, not on the level that Daniel Bryan is now, but man, Jeff Hardy was it. And then he just just left. Kind of sucked, but it is what it is. So anyway, this is the figure Mattel was making for him, and unfortunately did not get released, so it's just been floating around on the internet. eBay is usually the best place to pick them up from. You can also probably find them in some trade forums. Mine cost me about 25 bucks. Pretty good deal. I've seen them go as high as 30, 40, sometimes even 50. So yeah, to date, this is the only Mattel Jeff Hardy. And we'll straighten him out and get a better look at his face. And for a prototype figure, I think it's pretty well done. I think this one's been traded around before because he does have some paint defects. He's got a scratch up there on his head, and he's got some scuffs and stuff like that, which not too big of a deal. Jeff Hardy's face paint was always a little messed up because that's the way he liked it. It's a rather interesting design, and I think it's actually kind of cool because if you look back at the Elite 1 series, I don't think there was any superstars that were wearing green. So I think that's why they chose this pattern for Jeff Hardy. I think it just would have stood out amongst the rest. Face-wise, from what I could tell, this does at least resemble Jeff Hardy. The hair's really slicked back, and it's a kind of a cool purple tint with some blonde highlights because his natural hair color is blonde. And looks, just looks good. Pretty simple. It's got like a crack going up there and some weird skin tone discoloration, which isn't that big of a deal. This is a heavily painted figure, and it is, like I said, unreleased. So it's not going to be as refined as some of the other ones. And he does have his vine tattoo, or his root tattoo, I guess you'd call it. Starts up at his, neckline and then goes straight down into his arm. It would have been kind of cool to see what the whole thing looked like on an action figure, but it goes down from there into his arm sleeves, which stretch down to his hands, and you see more of his tattoo there. Cool, he's got the multiple stockings, or I don't know what you really call them, like arm socks or whatever. Jeff Hardy always wore like one or two of them out to the ring. But here he's wearing multiple because he's got purple and green colors. Sorry if that was blurry for a second. And he's got black fingernails, wears a basic black tank top. He has a neon green belt and black cargo pants because, he needs to keep all of his candy and stuff in there. And he's got his boots with the white kick pads on them. Cool thing about Jeff Hardy, he's been wearing this style of boots pretty much his entire career. I mean, at least to the point where I know when him and Matt Hardy got together with Michael Hayes, and he took them to another level, and they won their first tag titles, and then they went to the Brood and became the New Brood with Gangrel, and then broke off and were just the Hardy Boyz again. I've always seen Jeff wear these boots, so I think that's really cool that he kept them. And then this is an Elite figure, so Jeff's head can go 360, looks up and down, kind of does this weird little bobby thing. He's got an ab crunch, waist articulation, shoulder rotates all the way around, bends in the elbow, rotates at the wrist, pivots in and out. So it looks like he can go forward and out like that. He does have an upper hip swivel. Does have a double bend in the knee. And man, all of his joints are really tight. And his feet can kind of rock to the side, and they can go back and forth. Overall, this is a really excellent Jeff Hardy figure. With this being an unreleased figure, it's kind of weird to give it a review score because it's not meant for, mass consumption, or it's not a fully refined figure. But it's got enough unique things about it to where I would definitely recommend picking it up. So I have to say, not going to give it an actual review score. I'm just going to tell you, if you're a fan of Jeff Hardy and you want a rare figure that is not available anywhere else except online, definitely purchase this figure. So this is a definite must buy. Alright guys, this was Chase from Burnout Inc., that guy with the gloves, and I'll see you next time.
You're come, then